It was the spring of 2004. I was playing with Fulham Football Club's academy, pursuing a professional contract in England. Unfortunately got the news that that wasn't going to be what happened, and had gone to a different tryout looking for another professional club, and lo and behold, West Virginia were there. Their assistant coach and head coach were at that tryout. Approached me after the game to see if I would be interested in coming to America. I knew next to nothing about the opportunity, so my initial answer was no. But we exchanged contact information, and slowly but surely this became a really interesting opportunity for me. Fast forward 4 years, and time flies, right? And I flew through that 4-year experience, had an amazing experience here as a student athlete, and grew ever more interested in this as a potential career path, but not before the ambition to go on and play professionally as well. So I wanted to branch out and challenge myself a little bit, and took an opportunity down in not too far away in Charleston, West Virginia. Spent 6 years there, 3 as the assistant and then 3 as the head coach. And thankfully that was an incredible experience. Zero regret about taking that leap of faith and going to a Division II small private institution comparatively to what we have at our disposal here. But that was really good for my development as a young coach. Really good for me to learn about, how my philosophy was going to develop and who I'd be as a coach as well. And I think that really gave me the platform and the tools to feel very comfortable stepping into this role, and very confident that I had the capability to obviously lead the program here now at West Virginia. Study. Andy next door probably says it best. You're always a student of the game, and I really believe that to be true. So I think you look at the game through a slightly different lens when you play versus when you coach. So, for example, the coverage of the Premier League, the English League here in the US is fantastic. So on the weekends, it's gone from just watching the game as a fan to having a notepad and a pen out, and if I see a certain formation or a certain tactic, I may just make a note of that moment in the game. Thankfully, we're fortunate enough to have some software here at the program that allows me to go back and pretty much take any professional game that I can and clip it and cut it and watch it at my discretion. So I continue to study the game. I do not have all the answers, that's for sure. But I think there's some pretty formidable coaches out there at the highest level that I've learned from and continue to learn from, as far as the way the game should be played, and something that you take bits and pieces from different people all the time, and I'll continue to look to do that for sure. It's to recreate the success we had at Charleston here at West Virginia. It came very quickly at Charleston. We were able to win 2 national championships in 3 years when I was there as the head coach. But we had a formula for success there that I strongly believe in. And quite honestly, it's about trying to recreate that here. I'm aware that when you go up in the levels, and now that we're talking about Division I, and again, some of the resources, amenities and elite level that we are dealing with here, it may be a little bit harder, it may take a little bit more time. So I'm looking forward to some of those challenges. I've, for example, never lost 2 games in a row. Different things like that I haven't faced in my career right now, that will challenge my philosophy and my core values a little bit, and who I am as a coach. I'm kind of looking forward to some of those challenges, because I think it'll only make the success at the end even more rewarding. So quite honestly, the intent is to bring this program back into the top 10 and back into contention for top 10 in the country, which was somewhere it was when I played here. And to do that as quickly as possible, and hopefully from there build and sustain a program that can genuinely compete for a national championship consistently.